In this quick guide, we're going to have a look at some tips for tracing or digitizing something with curves. All right? So you've probably seen the other video on tracing using the polyline. And in this case, we're going to have a look at the curve one because it is slightly different and has its own kind of tips and tricks. The way the curve line works is you click to start, and then you move, and you can see it looks like you're drawing a straight line. Well, what you do is you generate pivot points. So I'm going to click again, and you can see now when I change and move my line, it starts to pivot. You can see this bottom section of the line kind of gets manipulated depending where I place it. So I can continue to place lines and make these really kind of funky curve shapes, right? So you can, it kind of looks like a fortune cookie. You can see in this example, we want to trace like a curved-ish arrow, all right? So I'm going to select my curve line here. I'm going to start here, say. Now, I want to do my best to kind of follow along, and I'm clicking and moving, click and move, click and move, click and move. And you can see my blue line has started to follow that arch. Remember, if it's not perfect, that's okay. We'll come back and edit it. I'm going to do a decent job as I can, right? Now, here's where it's important to have a good tip. There is a corner here, right? We want it to kind of be a sharp corner rather than a curved. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click near the corner, on the corner, and then near the corner. And you can see that gives me a much pointier corner than I would with my regular curve tool, right? So click on the corner, near the corner, and you can see now I'm starting to follow along, near the corner, on the corner, near, all right? Same as we come down here, near, on, near. And you can see I'm starting, so I'm going to go near the corner, on the corner, near the corner. Okay, that's how we make those kind of pointier corners with a curve tool. They won't be really pointy, but they'll be better than what you get if you don't do it in that order. You can see now that's done an okay job. Not perfect, right? But remember, select, I can double click, and now I can move these to really kind of redefine my shape. I think this curve here isn't arced enough here. I can move these around. You can manipulate these anywhere you want, right? You can click off it. You can see, I'm going to fill it black, and I'm going to place it to the side so I can compare the original and what I've done. And I can see that I don't like how this edge is here. I'm going to double click again, and you can see I can bring this down, kind of get it a bit thinner. And that's more how I want it. Okay, so there's some tips on using the curve tool for tracing or doing a digital version of an image.